Good morning, everybody. Jordan here, back with another video. Today we're gonna start out not just in the tractor. We've been really plugging away at some stuff and got a lot of planting done. We got a lot of fertilizing done, cultivating, all that good stuff. Getting closer to the end than the beginning, I'd say, although we still have a couple different types of crops left to plant. But today we're not starting with the farm. We are starting with some yard stuff here at the house. So I talked about last video the escape artist dogs who are getting out of the fence, and the fence is kind of chicken wire material. They easily push themselves under it. So today we're reinforcing it. Cattle panels, I did one side with cattle panels. It's kind of expensive, so I'm trying to find another solution to just using normal cattle panel fencing because it's such a long fence. It's like 300 feet of fencing. So I found this stuff. This is remesh for cement work. Essentially the same kind of fencing that cattle panel is at the welded wires. I only need to do the bottom section because they push out of the bottom of the fence. So I'm gonna be snipping those in half long ways and just staking them down to the ground, zip tying them onto the fence that's there, and it should work, hopefully, to keep them in. We'll find out, and I'll keep you guys updated. But that's what we're gonna work on first. So I gotta go get some bolt cutters. Gonna start by snipping those fences up and getting everything hooked up to the fence and hopefully reinforced so no escapes happen. Okay, we are done. It didn't take very long, an hour or so, and the fence is reinforced. Nini, do you think it'll work? I'm not too sure either. We did just reinforce the bottom half here. You can see, just kind of ran this welded wire part on the bottom half of the chicken wire, and hopefully that keeps them from going underneath. They're just kind of pushing on the wire because, you know, it's pretty easy to push. This stuff should be a bit more difficult, so hopefully keep them contained. Feels like a job well done, but I guess we'll find out. I'll let you guys know. Today's agenda is gonna start with picking rocks again. All right, everybody, I am out here in the rock picking tractor. I decided not to film very much out here for two reasons. Number one, I filmed the last video. You guys saw a lot of the same. Rock picker goes down, scoops up the rock, rock picker dumps the rock. It doesn't change much. There are some big rocks out here, which is kind of reason number two. This field right here I cultivated yesterday, and it is big. This is going to be soybeans, and it's important we get these rocks picked pretty well because we're gonna have to roll this field with the soybean roller. We don't wanna be bouncing over big rocks. And this field, if you like rocks, this is the silver tuna. This is just rocks galore out here. And there must be a lot of buried rock piles in this field because they just come up every year to the surface, and just so many. So because of that, I'm actually just focusing on my job and not really filming the picking process, which is all right. I'll check in with you guys when I'm done for the day and go from there. All right, everybody, finished for the day. It's like 7:30 right now. I'm calling it here. I didn't finish. This is a big field, like I said, and man, the rocks just never end. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. I honestly cannot remember, but our 8870 is in the shop right now for cooler for the turbo being repaired, and the nearest part was in Illinois for that, so we had to wait for the part to be shipped from Illinois. So it's kind of been in the shop quite a while. Should be getting that on Thursday or Friday, and those dates have already passed by the time this video comes out on the next Tuesday. So the filming things kind of staggered around, but the 8870's in the shop, so we're a little bit delayed on what the second person does because one person is like planting. We unhooked the air seeder the other day and used the 9520 to do some cultivating and work in some fertilizer that we spread, but we don't want to do that all the time because it's kind of a pain to unhook and hook up again. Plus we want to get the planting done. Long story short, I'll have tomorrow to finish that rock picking. Likely we'll get the tractor Friday and we'll be back to hustling and bustling. But like I said at the beginning of the video, we're closer to being done with planting than we are from the start of it, which is good stuff. So I'm headed home and gonna make some dinner and finish out the day at home, I suppose, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, so it's a couple days later and we got news. The 8870, which was broken down, it was a cooler for the turbo. It got its part this afternoon. They had a really quick turnaround time at John Deere and we're getting it back right now. I actually am already back from town. We went together in with the Peterbilt truck, got a load of fertilizer so we can fertilize the sunflower planting ground. My dad is on his way back with the 8870. I took the semi home, so I beat him. Obviously, he's going a lot slower than me, but he should be home probably in the next 20 minutes or so. And then we'll have our tractor again, and hopefully without problems, it'll be ready to cultivate, roll soybeans, and finish out the planting season. So we'll check back in here when the tractor is back. All right, we don't let up here at Stolz Farm Incorporated. 8870's back from the shop from John Deere here in Carrington, North Dakota, and it's already being put to work. The soybean roller's down in the field and we're ready to roll. This is the field that I just earlier in the video picked the rocks on, the one that was the rock silver tuna. You can see the planter down there in the distance. It is just about finished with the soybean planting. This is a big field. We're not going to finish rolling it tonight, but hopefully get a lot of this moisture trapped down and this field started to roll. So the 8870 is going to work already. I'll get my auto steer system turned on and pretty much just go back and forth packing down this dirt. All right, everybody. Soybean rolling, we're done for today, but we're not done with the field. We have a long day coming up on Sunday. It's Friday today, and I'll be sure to film that one. That'll be a new video. I want to end this one here, even if this video is a little bit short, because Sunday there'll be a lot. We're rolling soybeans. Because of this 8870 being broken down, we're a little bit behind on the soybean rolling, but not behind in general. We have a lot of stuff seeded. We're planting soybeans now, but the planting soybeans, like, we don't want to get too far ahead of rolling the soybeans. So that's kind of the hang up. We also could spread the sunflower ground and start planting sunflowers. So we can kind of mix those two to keep up on Sunday and Monday and as we go forward next week. But the soybean rolling is what need to get done right now. So that'll be the priority come next week. But today, good things, because we got the second tractor home, so we're good to go with 2 men now. Thanks again for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy and good night.